Hello students, how are you all? Today we are going to start chapter 4 quadratic equation and exercise 4.3. Before this we have done our two exercises. So today we are going to start exercise 4.3. So in exercise 4.3, see question number 1. So here we have to use completing square method and we will also use quadratic formula. So in this see question number 1, find the root of the following quadratic equation if they exist by method of completing square method. So see first part. In first part we have 2x square minus 7x plus 3 equals to 0. So here first this equation will be divided by 2. So by dividing by 2 it will be equals to x square minus 7x upon 2 equals to minus 3 upon 2. Now after this we can write it in this form: x square minus 2x plus 7 upon 4 equals to minus 3 upon 2. Then adding 7 upon 4 square both sides. So it will be equal to x square minus 2x into 7 upon 4 plus 7 upon 4 square equals to 7 upon 4 square minus 3 upon 2. So by solving it we can find value of x. So here value of x will be 3 and 1 upon 2. So these are the two values of x, or we can say these are the roots of quadratic equation. Now in second part also we have 2x square plus x minus 4 equals to 0. So here it will be divided by 2. So by dividing by 2 it will be x square plus x upon 2 equals to 2. Now on adding 1 upon 4 whole square to both sides, so this equation will become x square plus 2x into 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4 square equals to 2 plus 1 upon 4 square. So here also solving by for value of x, it will be equals to under root 33 minus 1 upon 4, or we can say it is equals to minus 33 minus 1 upon 4. Now after this remaining part you can try yourself. So in question number 2, find the root of the quadratic equation in the given question number 1 above by applying quadratic formula. So here question number 1, all the part we have to do by using quadratic formula. So in first part we have given 2x square minus 7x plus 3 equals to 0. Now we will compare it with this equation ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So here a equals to 2, b equals to minus 7 and c equals to 3. So this is quadratic formula. X equals to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So here we can use, for finding value of x we can put value of a, b and c in the given formula. So by putting value we can find value of x, that is equals to 3, or it is also equals to 1 by 2. So these are the answers. Similarly in second part also we can apply same formula, that is 2x square plus x minus 4 equals to 0. Here x equal a value of a equals to 2, b equals to 1 and c equals to minus 4. So applying value of ABC in the same formula, that is minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a, we can find value of x, that is equals to minus 1 plus under root 33 upon 4 and minus 1 minus under root 33 upon 4. Now after this see question number 3. So remaining part you can try yourself. In question number 3, find the root of the following equation: x minus 1 upon x equals to 3 and x is not equals to 0. So in first part we have x minus 1 upon x equals to 3. So by solving it will be equals to x square minus 3 x minus 1. So on comparing with this equation, a x square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So this is quadratic formula: x equals to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So here by solving value of x will be equals to 3 plus under root 13 upon 2 and 3 minus under root 13 upon 2. Now in second part we have given 1 upon x plus 4 and minus 1 upon x minus 7, that is equals to 11 upon 30. So by solving this and putting it in, we can also solve it with the quadratic formula, or we can directly use here splitting middle term. So we can find value of x, that is equals to 1 or 2. So in this way we can solve this question. Now after this question number 4 we have given, so the sum of the reciprocal of Rahman's is in year 3 years ago and 5 years from now is 1 upon 3, find his present age. So here according to question, let Rahman's present age be x. So Rahman is before 3 year it was x minus 3 and after 5 year it will be x plus 5. So according to question, reciprocal of sum of ages, that is 1 upon x minus 3 plus 1 upon x minus 5, that is equals to 1 upon 3. Solving it by taking LCM, so that will be equals to here x square minus 4x minus 21 equals to 0, and by solving value of x will be 7 and minus 3, but minus 3 cannot be is because is cannot be negative, so we can say that age of Rahman will be 7 here. Now similarly in question number 5 also, in a class test the sum of Shefali's marks in mathematics and English is 30. Had she got 2 marks more than in mathematics and 3 marks less in English, the product of their marks would have been 210. Then find the marks in 2 subjects. So we can take here, let maths marks be x and English marks be 30 minus x. So here according to question, if marks of maths be x plus 2 and marks of English be x 30 minus x minus 3, that is equals to 210. Now by solving it will be equals to, so equation will be formed, that is x square minus 12x minus 13x plus 156. So by solving value of x will be equals to 12 and 13. So value of x will be 12 and 13. Therefore the marks in maths are 12. Then if the marks of maths are 12, then English will be 18, and if the marks of maths 13, then marks of English will be 17. So in this way we can do this question. Now after this, see question number 6. In question number 6, the diagonal of rectangular field is 60 meter more than the shorter side. If the longer side is 30 meter more than the shorter side, find the side of the field. So here we can say that the shorter side of rectangle be x, then the larger side will be x plus 30. Now diagonal can be find by this formula, under root x square plus x plus 30 whole square. We can also use here Pythagoras theorem. So by solving it will be equal to under root x square plus x plus 30 whole square equals to x plus 60. Now equation will be formed. So this equation will be equal to x square minus 60x minus 2700 equals to 0. So by solving this equation we can also solve it with the help of quadratic formula or by splitting middle term. So we can say that value of x will be equal to 90 or minus 30. So negative length cannot be negative, so we will take here shorter side is 90 meter. If shorter side is 90 meter, then longer side will be 90 plus 30, so it will be 120. So shorter side will be 90 meter and longer side will be 120 meter. So in this way we can do this question. Now after this, see question number 7. In question number 7, the difference of the square of two number is 180. The square of the smaller number is 8 times larger. Find the number. So according to this question, we can say that the larger and smaller number be x and y. So here according to question, x square minus y square equals to 180. So here we can find value of y square, and we have also given y square equals to 8x. Now from here we can put value of y in the given equation. So it will be x square minus 8x equals to 180. Now we can solve it with the help of quadratic formula or by splitting middle term. So value of x will be 18 and minus 10. So however the larger number cannot be considered as negative. So larger number cannot be negative. Therefore as 8 times of the larger number will be negative, and hence the square of smaller number will be negative, which is not possible. So we will take here x equals to 18. So value of x equals to 18. So x equals to 18, and finding value of y equals to 8x, that is 8 into 18, that is 144. So y will be equals to plus minus 144, because when we will do under root, so it will be become plus minus. So plus minus 12. So value of y is plus minus 12. Therefore the numbers are 18 and 12, or 18 or minus 12. So this can be the number. Now after this, see question number 8. In question number 8, a train travels 360 km at a uniform speed. If the speed has been 5 km per hour more, it would have taken 1 hour less for the same journey. Find the speed of the train. So here we can take, let the speed of train be x, and time taken by train will be distance upon speed. Therefore 360 upon x. So this equation will become x plus 5 into 360 minus 1 upon x equals to 360. So by solving this equation, value of x will be 40 and minus 45, but minus 45 is negative term, so speed cannot be negative, therefore speed of train will be taken as 40 km per hour. So in this way we can solve this question. Now after this, see question number 9. In question number 9 we have given two water tap together can fill a tank in 9 hole 3/8 hours. The tape of larger diameter take 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. Find the time in which each tape can separately fill the tank. So here we can say that the time taken by a smaller pipe be 8x hours, but the time taken by a larger tape it will be equals to x minus 10 because it take 10 hours more. Now part of the tank filled by a smaller pipe we can say 1 upon x, and part of tank filled by a larger pipe it will be equals to 1 upon x minus 10. Now according to question, as the given tank can be filled in 9 hole 3/8, 9 hole 3/8 means 75/8 hours by both pipes. So we can put here by using this it will be 1 upon x plus 1 upon x minus 10 equals to 8 upon 75. So by solving, equation will become here 8x square minus 230x plus 750. So by solving it, value of x will be equals to 25 and 30 upon 8. So here we can say time will be equals to 30 upon 8, that is 3.75 hours. So as the time taken by a larger pipe will become negative, which is not possible, time cannot be negative, so we will take value of x as 25. So here time taken individually, smaller pipe and the larger pipe will be 25 and 25 minus 10, that is 15 hours. So one pipe will fill the tank in 25 hours and other pipe will fill the tank in 15 hours. So in this way we can do this question. Now after this, question number 10. 10 is also same. So an express train take 1 hour less than the passenger train to travel 132 km between Mysore and Bangalore. So if the average speed of express train is 11 km more than that of passenger train, so find the average speed of two trains. So in this question we can take the passenger train's speed be x kilometer, so express train will be x plus 11 km per hour, and this equation will become 132 upon x minus 132 plus upon x plus 11 equals to 1. So by solving this, first equation will be form x square plus 11x minus 1452. So by solving it we can find value of x with the help of quadratic formula or splitting middle term. Value of x will be minus 44 and 33, but negative speed cannot be possible, therefore we can say that the speed will be equals to 33 km per hour. So 33 km per hour is the speed of passenger train, and speed of express train will be 33 plus 11, that is 44 km per hour. Now after this, see question number 11. In 11 question, sum of the area of two square is 468 meter square. If the difference of their perimeter is 24 meter, find the side of the two squares. Now in this we can take the side of two square be x meter and y meter. Now therefore their perimeter will be 4x and 4y. So according to question, the area of square will be x square and y square. Now so we can make equation 4x, that is perimeter, so 4x minus 4y equals to 24, or one equation will be x minus y equals to 6. So here we can find value of x, that is y plus 6. Now also x square plus y square equals to 468. So here we can put value of x, that is 6 plus y square plus y square. Now it will be equals to 36 plus y square plus 12x plus y square equals to 468. So by solving this, equation will become x square minus 12 6y minus 216 equals to 0. So by solving we can find value of y will be equals to minus 18 and 12. So as we know that the square side of a square cannot be negative, so we will take it as 12 meter. Now if one side will be 12 meter, then other side will be equals to side of a square will be 12 plus 6, that is equals to 18. So in this way we can say that the sides of two squares will be equals to 12 meter and 18 meter. So in this way your exercise is also complete. So it's your homework, you have to complete this exercise, and on next session we will do next exercise. So all of you, thank you for watching this video, and all of you have a nice day.